So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. George Brett.
Now batting. The third baseman, George Brett.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Higashioka makes the grab. So digging in, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
High fly ball out to center field. Stanton, a long run for this one. He gets there to make the play. A nice running. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next up for the Royals, George Brett for the 4th time tonight. In the air, right field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. George Brett steps in for the Royals.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
In the air, left side. Stanton on the move, heading back. Back some more. Puts the squeak. George Brett digs in now.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And first offering is fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there. Base hit. Around third. The tag, and that's out number 3. And to the plate for Kansas City, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
This one in the air, center field. Hicks is there for it and makes the play, and that's out. So 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Bounce to the right side. To first. Brett out on the play. George Brett will hit next. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
The third baseman, George Brett.
First offering misses the mark. Gossage ready. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing, and he popped it up. Connor Falefa makes the catch. Down to third baseman, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
On the ground, right side. Collected by Torres. Out number 3. And next up for the Royals, George Brett.
The batter, the third baseman, George Brett.
Center field. Hicks is there for it. And that'll do it. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And to the plate for Kansas City, George Brett, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. A big 2-out. George Brett now at the plate.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Out to center. Hicks is there for it. And that'll do it. George Brett getting ready to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Third baseman, George Brett.
Base hit and a run in to score. So up next, George Brett.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. Here's the third baseman, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Gossage deals. This one high in the air to left center. Stanton makes the play. And here's a big power threat. George Brett.
Now batting, the third baseman, George Brett.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a swing and a miss. So up now for Kansas City, George Brett.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing, he's trying to go deep.
Now a rip into left center. That's a base hit. Run scores. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
George Brett.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do. Digging in, George Brett.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In to score. Benintendi rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 3-2. So 2 down now, and here is George Brett.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
And fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Gossage ready. Rip to short. They take the force out. Third out. Next to hit, George Brett. 1 for 3.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And that one fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Liner, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 2-2. Puts the tag on him leaving the box. George Brett steps in for the Royals for the 4th time tonight.
Number 5, George Brett.
Foul ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air, left field. Stanton pulls that one down. And now it's going to be George Brett. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
George Brett.
Out there to center. Hicks is there for it. He's got it. And that is that. Next to hit, George Brett. Good contact guy, good defender.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And that one in the air center field. That's got a chance. Gone!